Okay, welcome back to the workshop. Revisiting a bit of an old project because I found it had a bug. Some of you may remember this is the Arduino Geiger Counter we constructed. It's got a LiPo and a charger, and yeah, well, in fact, let's just take the lid off because I've currently got the programmer hooked up. It was originally going to be a triple tube thing, but we ran into problems when I broke all the tubes. So eventually we got this quite sensitive SBM19 tube. So there we are. Anyway, it works very well. Except my father went away on holiday and he bought me a gift back. And he said, oh, I've got something for you. I want to bring it round. I said, oh, that'll be great. And he knows how much I like instruments and things. So he's bought me this. Now, let's get the reflections out of the way. There we go. It's called a radio compass. The idea is this indicator here points to the bearing of a radio beacon somewhere. It's generally fitted to an aircraft. This one is Signal Corporation of the US Army, Signal Corps, indicator I81A. There you go. And my dad said, the bloke in the shop said, it's probably a little bit radioactive. So I went and fetched my Geiger counter. And yeah, we'll just wait for it to start up. There we are. So yeah, sure enough, it is clicking away there. Well, you can hear that. But one thing bothers me, that click is far too regular. If I zoom out a little bit, you'll be able to see the LED there. You see, it's a very regular sort of click. Yeah, I think something in the sketch is causing me a problem. Now, I do know there is a delay in the sketch that allows the speaker to click just enough so we can hear it and to light the LED so we can see it. Otherwise, it just doesn't come on for long enough, and I don't know, persistence of vision, or maybe the LED doesn't reach full brightness. You just can't see it. So that's been a problem. So I thought, oh, maybe my sketch is being blocked. And it's not the sketch, actually. It's not the delay blocking the sketch as such. What it is the routine that updates the LCD. By the time the maths is done and the LCD written, it slows the whole thing down. So I've changed the sketch. There is now a version 2. I shall stick a link to version 2 in the description below. So let's load up version 2, which sort of delays the update of the display. You'll see in a second. Let's just let it measure a bit of background. So if I zoom in on that, you'll see it took a little while for the display to populate. Let me just run that again. Now I've just crashed it because it was connected to the programmer. Let's do that again. There. So there we go. Let it go through its startup routine. Battery level 75. So yeah, you can see it takes a little time to populate this display. Now let's reintroduce our radio compass. Yeah. Okay. Let's put the microphone down there so you can hear. Yeah. So this is the part where the internet catches fire and tell me, you know, my hair's going to fall out before the end of the weekend. I can assure you that's not the case. The biggest problem, it's a Radium 266, is it? Radium 266, 226, can't remember. But it's a radium dial of luminous paint. To be honest, yeah, mostly gamma, I should think, and a bit of beta, maybe a bit of alpha as well. Its biggest concern to me is its first daughter product, which is radon. So I know people do say you should take the glass out and paint over the dial with some varnish to stop any flakes of radioactive material getting out. This is an aircraft grade instrument. The sealing on it is superb. I'm not going to be daft enough to take it apart. I'm not going to lick it. I'm going to wash my hands in a minute. But so it's not going anywhere. But that radium first order product is radon gas. So I think what we'll do is we'll keep it outside in a box in the shed where the radon can disperse nicely. But it's an interesting thing, and yeah, certainly the hottest thing I own. There we go. I'll make version 2 of that Geiger counter sketch available. And that's about it for this one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.